Welcome back. Eventually, after some technical issues, there we're 9 minutes late. This is episode 4 of season 3, chapter 20. For the Mandalorian. My name's Sloan Kelly,
My name is Jodie Kelly.
And my name is James Baker.
and after that convoluted intro, I've now got like 20 different things to deal with now instead of just the two things I normally deal with. So it's now going to be like, oh, I'm going to do this kind of.
You are Batman.
Yeah, I'm in the back cave with all my TVs.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to play along with us, we're going to be watching chapter 20, which is called The Foundling, and we get to find out who is the Foundling that they're talking about. So, if you want to watch along, start the episode in Disney Plus, if you can. Move the playhead all the way to zeros, and then we're going to wait for the countdown. 3, 2, 1, and then we go on go. There's going to be skip, recap, and all that kind of stuff. Don't skip the recap.
Never.
Stick on your subtitles.
Yep, and stick on subtitles as well.
Stick on your subtitles.
Stick on your subtitles. I will definitely have to be sticking on my subtitles because I cannot actually hear it because I have no audio. Because I've got to use my phone. But anyway, that's my problem, not your problem. You're going to be watching along.
Yeah.
So, are we ready?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right then. Okay. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. And I missed the hit there.
Never skip the recap.
Never skip. Previously, I swear on my name, the names of the ancestors.
I mean, some of these recaps go back, so that you know what's going on.
That's
This
right,
isn't
yeah.
one of those moments, but the last
They
episode.
just pick key things, don't they? Key things that you have to have seen.
Yeah, for this episode. Yeah.
I can't believe I missed the whole Mythosaur thing.
Did you actually?
I mean, people were talking about Mythosaur, but I didn't realise that was a badge, and he's claimed to be a Boba Fett fan. But
right.
That whole thing just passed me by somehow.
Aye. It's kind of subtly done, though, because you just see the eye of the thing, but then it kind of references the skull quite a lot. So, and then she obviously references it by name. The Mythosaur.
Listen, guys, it's going to be no surprise to you. My hot take on this episode is I absolutely friggin' loved it.
We know.
Yes.
And my hot take was it was okay.
I know. I thought, I'm really enjoying this. I bet Sloan thinks this is fairly average. I loved it, man. Absolutely loved it.
Did you love it for that best
stuff?
Like,
see all this stuff? And they're on the... Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry if I just spoiled everything.
Pretty much.
Oh, this is a spoiler episode.
Aye.
Suppose, yeah.
I would imagine they would have seen it. Anyone would have seen it.
If you haven't
You've
seen it,
not
I recommend you pause this and go away, watch it, and then you watch this on a rerun.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, see all this stuff on the beach.
Yeah.
They're just practicing fine. I friggin' love that, man. If I knew I was going to get that as a kid, I'd just be like,
yeah.
I don't believe you.
I'll tell you the so this bit here's a bit weird. So there's a few CGI ones that are in there, and it's a bit strange. And then the vibroblade guys as well, which is really funny because that's obviously the spice shall flow.
I'm just amazed that they're still sitting by that shore.
I know.
Beast, surely there's more than one.
Especially with wee Grogu there trying to move his rocks.
Faith called this out. She was like, "They're not rocks.
They're hermit crabs."
He's not doing that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! Right in the mouth.
Yeah, I thought he was actually going to eat it, and he didn't. I was actually disappointed. I thought he was going to go like ice cream cones or something. The bit where you finish off your ice cream cone and you get the wee bit at the end. And you go,
my favourite bit.
And then he'll go in the water and get eaten by the crocodile.
That's right.
That's all CGI, that.
All right, they're not real.
No, they're not real. Sorry.
Busting my bubble.
No, none of this is real.
Is Grogu real?
No, none of this is real, Judy.
What?
None of this. There's no such thing as a Mandalorian either.
to me.
So, Sloan, I'm interested to know why did you feel like for you this maybe, I don't know, sounds like maybe it was a bit meh or a bit 6 out of 10ish. Maybe.
I think it was a typical kind of Mandalorian go over here, get this thing, come back type thing. I know there's the flashback bit in it, and I know you like it because Ahmed Best is in it. I didn't know who it was. That's the other thing as well. I didn't know who this Jedi guy was. I was like, all right, so it's not anyone. It's just some random Jedi guy.
I think once you know who it is, though,
Even that, I was like, all right,
added
okay.
dimension. Really?
But everybody on the internet was like, oh my god, this is the best episode ever, and I'm like, okay.
Aye, but that's the whole point about the amount of crap that Ahmed Best went through.
But not in world though.
I
know in the real world, but not in the Star Wars.
Not in this world.
No,
I know, but
I think that for that alone, he was a triumphant character in this.
I know, but not in this world. Like, you're conflating the two. That's what I mean. Is you're conflating the two. Like, it's absolutely diabolical what happened to Ahmed Best in the real world. But as far as in this universe, he's played two good characters. Well, lawful good characters. I mean,
I liked it. I understand. I know we're meant to be completely, gosh, you don't have to do anything, but I know you might think this is the real world. This is the Star Wars world. When they do something like that for someone, and you know the people behind it doing it for the right reasons, I can't not be excited.
I get it.
I can't not, because that's why I stay and watch the credits. That's why I stay. That's why I like to find out who wrote it, who directed it, who was the makeup artist. That's why I watch all the behind the scenes stuff, because all that stuff matters, and I'm sure it matters to you. But I know what you're saying. But it wasn't just that. I liked his flashback. It was a bit more of a spectacle, and it was. I think it was. I agree with you. Let's go over here, get this thing, and come back. I get it, but I've fallen for it.
I think thematically, we've seen. I know what Sloan said. We've kind of seen them do that before in this show. So it's a bit. And in the last week's episode, broke the mold. Which was interesting.
Which no one liked as well. No one liked last week's episode.
And they're not going to do that because the mold that they've created, is working.
There was, I mean, there's I'm not saying this is a terrible episode. I mean, there's far worse episodes than this. But it was nice to see, like, the hunting party thing and the sort of hierarchy of the hunting party in there, like what are foundlings to the Mandalorians. It's not just humans; it's whoever joins the gang is a foundling. And so there's nice speaking of like aspects of how like the Mandalorian culture is kind of getting in there, and obviously Bo-Katan, she's working on something. Like I can see the cogs turning in her head, going like, I think I could get these guys to follow me if I can get the mythosaur.
I'll tell you what, they've picked a really dangerous place to camp out, though.
It's the worst thing. I mean, somebody referred to this on the internet as Space Australia. And it does
Space Australia.
I like that.
Everyone's trying to kill you.
Everyone's trying to kill. It's like, find another planet. Can they not go back to Concordia? That's the bit I don't understand. Is that why not go back there? Did the Empire lay waste to that as well?
I suppose they're next to the water because they need water to survive. But there's Bo-Katan.
Maybe.
Doing a thing.
This, by the way, is a great shot.
Apocalypse Now.
Well, it reminds me of remember there was a shot like that in Force Awakens with the TIE fighters coming.
I know.
That was a cracking scene.
That was a good shot, actually, as well. I mean, call it like it is. It's a good shot.
Whooshing
sound. And that's a really nice shot as well. It's very Foundation, that shot.
So they need water and they need shelter. There may not be many places around that place.
Yep.
They've got both. They have to put up with.
They got a beach as well. You can sun yourself.
That's it.
There's a Boba Fett wannabe in the background. Do you see him?
I see the Clapton.
Yeah.
I liked how they ran out of jetpack fuel.
Yes, that
They
was
really
good.
got small jetpacks as well. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
See,
supposed to be for
Sloan, you
sprinting. not
do
for-
like this episode. See,
I like bits of it. I like those kind of lore thing because there's nothing worse. I mean, at some point, some guy's going to break it later on with some story where he goes around the planet and spins it in the opposite direction or something.
I
But
love
for
how
now,
James just,
it's the fact there's shit.
you do.
What you say?
James just like, you do like this episode. You see.
see.
See, I tell you.
I like the blinking lights and the wee holo map as well. I mean, all of that's and the setting there as well is really nice. I know it's just a
I
cardboard
love
box in the
Bo-Katan's
volume,
ship.
but it's not
It's
lovely.
great.
Ah,
It
it
is
is very
nice,
cool.
yeah. He's like, and who are you?
There's a Boba Fett one to be in the right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
with his shiny leg.
Mm-hmm.
Where's everyone else going?
They're all been called in for their tea. Jenga Fett,
Aye.
Wee Margaret Fett,
Senga Fett.
Senga Fett, Senga, Jenga.
Jenga Fit. He's the one that always comes to pieces.
Don't you dare ring that bell. That's rank. That was.
No. Don't you dare.
Aye, I'm loving all this stuff, man. All
No one knows what's going on inside his head. He's a bit of a puzzle.
Grogu is stupid, though.
Yeah.
Stupid.
He's done.
Not the most intelligent of creatures right now. Is he?
Yeah.
Not exactly
Oh,
Yaddle.
I just like
he's a
saying that
fifth-
so Jay and Faith can pull us up later on when they watch this.
He's a 50-year-old baby.
I'm at 10:24 now, James.
It only tells me what I've got left. It doesn't tell me how much I've watched.
I'm using my phone, and now it tells me because
Uh-huh.
it doesn't tell me anything else. I love his wee face here. He does this kind of like worried look, but I actually thought he was going to start choking her out at one point.
Somebody did a piece of art that I saw, and it was Grogu in full Mandalorian gear.
Oh, I saw
I've
that as
seen
well,
that.
yeah.
But he was older, so he wasn't like a wee tiny.
Yeah.
So if they did it when he's that size, I think he's going to look daft. But if he's got a Yoda sort of proportions, it might not look too bad.
Because Pre-Vizsla, whatever his name is, or whatever he's the Grand Poobah,
Paz.
not
Paz.
Paz, his like great grandfather, whatever it was, he was a Mandalorian who became a Jedi, and so maybe Grogu is going to be a Jedi who becomes a Mandalorian.
I thought this bit was just going to be a small flashback again. But
No,
then we get this
I know,
whole-
I did too.
Whole sequence is
Are
pretty
they?
amazing.
Are they? Is that actual clone trooper armor or is that CGI? I mean, that looks
No,
like
it's,
clone
it's
trooper
they'll be
actually
real.
Clone Troopers.
It'll be real.
Yeah,
armor. It
And
looks
it's-
phenomenal.
it's Tamura Morrison as well is doing the voices.
Is
Brilliant.
Yep.
Is it?
Absolutely brilliant. Here we
That's
go.
good.
Yeah, they brought him back in again.
I didn't
Some
realise,
random
though.
guy I've never seen before. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh,
I
okay.
Then
He could.
I felt as if it was somebody, but I couldn't. Sloan and I were talking about. Did you notice on his collar, his little?
I noticed
insignias?
his collar. I
Yeah.
noticed it. But I don't know what it is though.
No, I think it's like some sort of. He's part of is it the Jedi Library or something? He's an educator.
All right.
I
He's not very-
think
he's not very good with the old lightsabers, though, is he?
the old sticks. What are you
The
going
old
to say? There?
sticks.
Look at the Jedi Temple burning, man. That's brilliant. And I love Coruscant as well. Coruscant looks excellent.
Oh man,
Mm.
do you know Coruscant?
That's twice in a row we've had Coruscant.
It looks phenomenal, and
3 times you include the Bad Batch.
It looks even better here than it did in
Ooh,
Andor.
It looks better here than it did in Andor.
I think so.
Aye. This is the Coruscant we know. These are the bits that we know, familiar with.
Aye.
We weren't as familiar with the other stuff.
It's a great sequence. This
Because this is before the
Aye.
Empire, this bit. So when you see
before the Empire.
when you see
Before the dark times.
before the Dark Times,
Before the
before
Empire.
the Empire.
You fought in the Clone Wars?
That's right. Yeah, he played. It was somewhat. It was
Oh,
Best as
yeah.
his second name, but it was like,
Good shout, James.
yeah.
That classic Death Sticks scene.
You want to go home and rethink your life? I want to go home and rethink my life.
Have you seen the interviews with Ahmed Best this week?
I haven't
No.
actually. No.
Aye, some really nice ones where he's just like,
When
I'm
you're in
just
Plaza?
a fan, just like you guys. I know, I've seen that. Aye, some
He's-
really cool interviews with him.
Finally get his moment in the sun.
Mhm.
I feel really good for him, man.
Aye,
It's been a long time coming, and he looks great. I
He
think
does.
the fans will want him to see him as a Jedi again. Oh no! Spoilers. Maybe we won't see him again. Cough, cough. It's funny because
He's in
people
that
joked.
Jedi thing.
People joked about who was going to save Grogu, and folk were going, "Oh, maybe it'll be Jar Jar." Kind of was.
who are the clone troopers in the with the red? Are they his special guard? The Emperor's special guard, the
Because
The
of
clone
the
troopers
red?
with the red.
they're the same guys. They're the same group, squadron, whatever it is that the Emperor turns up in Mustafar with.
Is that the same?
Same dudes.
Is that the same spaceship as Qui-Gon used?
It's no, so kind of. It's the one that. Do you remember when Padme and Anakin go on the privacy tour of the galaxy,
Love tour.
the love tour? They use a Naboo yacht, which is the same as that. So it's a Naboo yacht.
No.
Wonder if Jar Jar will ever return. I mean, they kind of
He's not
sealed
dead.
they sealed the character's fate when he said when he gave Emperor Palpatine special powers.
Did he
Yeah,
not,
we don't know what happened to him.
in the books, did he not become like a street urchin or something? Something like that. I
Who?
think they had
Jar
him-
Jar.
Jar Jar, yeah. They made him. Like,
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
he
I've
became
never
kinda
seen him
round.
in Robot Chicken.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Very
I love
funny.
he's got his wee chainmail on.
Look at him. There you go.
He's no idea what's going on, is he?
No.
This is like putting a chain around your cat's neck.
Because he's stupid.
He's like, I don't know what this is. What is this?
So stupid. So dumb.
Here, have a roundel. Meanwhile, back at the Terrandon Flyers.
Does she not?
So,
well,
Sloan, go on.
why do the Mandalorians not have any spaceships?
Is
Because
this a
the
joke?
Empire blew them up.
How did they get there?
Hitched a ride.
Yeah.
Someone would have taken them there.
Yeah. They were
Number 10 bus.
a nearby Vogon disruptor fleet flew by
Oh, right, okay.
and they hitched a ride on it.
Right, okay.
And that dropped them off in Space Australia.
But I'm sorry. See, speak the jokes. I made an appointment with a woman today to go and try and sell her a caravan tomorrow. And Gillian was in the car and found out her name was Yvette. Right? And I was like, what's your name? She said Yvette. And then made the appointment, hung the phone up, and Gillian said, Yvette your tatties. So no, I don't know why I thought of that. It's just stupid. Yvette your tatties. Sorry.
JJ said he
So-
thought about putting Jar Jar's skeleton in the desert. Oh, did he?
Does the JJ stand for Jar Jar?
Jar Jar Abrams, yeah.
Jar Jar Abrams, right? Nice.
Jaja.
Jar Jar.
He can't beat a wee round the fire camping scene.
This was a nice wee bit because it's
It was.
obviously this is obviously one of those questions that keep on getting asked. When are they supposed to if they can't take off their helmets? And it's like, well, they can, They're just not allowed to be seen by anyone to take off their helmets.
Yeah. This is the wee blazing saddles bit.
Isn't it? The old fart. The beans. Oh, I'm glad I've got this helmet on.
Mongo just pawn and head his plan.
Mongo.
So is Katie Sackhoff under there then?
Candy guy from Mongo. We'll find out in 3 seconds.
She sure is.
That's like 6 seconds. Sorry. There you go.
I don't know how she keeps her hair like that though, underneath that helmet. She looks she'd be all sweaty and everything.
Hopefully we get attacked when eating alone. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's their one weakness, getting picked off one by one.
Some sort of giant spider comes.
Mm-hmm. I think they needed this.
Season 2.
I think this episode will come back. This looks like you might think it's a bit of a filler episode. This will come back around.
Well, do you know, you're right. It sort of shows the kind of way that they live. And
and that's what I was saying, is that those are the bits that I liked of it. The whole thing about going and getting the bird and,
I quite like this, but do you know my favourite bit in this too is probably one of your favourite bits as well. With the bird.
I love that big gun.
I know.
Ridiculous.
I know, it is.
It's huge.
It is ridiculous.
Imagine it's just a Hoover. Oh no, I've just brought my Hoover.
A Dyson.
That was my gun.
That's his leaf blower.
His leaf blower, right? Getting them mixed up.
They're going to get to the top of that and they'll be like, Culane, you can enter by the road.
Excuse me.
I'm still loving this. I am still loving this.
I don't think this is a weak episode, though. I just think comparable to, well, even I don't know. It's not a weak episode at all. I think just when I compare it to others, it's maybe not my favourite, but I've got a lot of favourites.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's not my favourite episode.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
His leaf blower.
I think he's compensating for something, Donkey.
I think you're right.
The helmet. Mine there. There's some nice detail here.
Small, it does have a small helmet.
Yeah, there's flies buzzing around, sort of rotting flesh and stuff. It's actually like a really cool thing they've got set up there. Paz is like, I'm doing it.
There we go.
That's the first time he's said that.
Leroy Jenkins, in it? But first time he said what?
That's his son.
Yes, it is, yeah. And then he gets attacked by space chickens.
Mm-hmm.
There's Space Mummy.
Oh, there's Space
Mom. Oh, that's my favourite bit.
There's Space Mom.
This is your favourite bit?
Aye, I loved it. It was so unexpected. I loved it.
Why is he not covered in mucus?
Because he's got Mandalorian armour on. Mucus.
Not all. I mean, he could, like, Peter Venkman had a class 3 free roaming vapor hit him and he was snotted.
True. Ectoplasm.
That's right, yeah.
And I'm feeling a bit kind of Harryhausen-ish.
Oh yeah,
it's a bit, yeah.
Yeah. The whole book of Boba Fett was Harryhausen-ish.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Metallic
it's all the
clank.
quick movies, isn't it? Yeah, it's metallic clank. McClunky. So, how old is Bo-Katan? She's throw a rock at it. They've got all these weapons. How old is Bo-Katan? Because this is 30 years after the Clone Wars, isn't it?
Is it? Well, she's not 60, that's for sure.
Yeah, she could be 50.
It could be, yeah.
Could be 50 standard
she's probably,
years.
She's probably in her late 40s.
Mm-hmm. Because she's mentioned a couple of times, not bad for someone who's old or along those lines.
Well, Katie Sackhoff played her in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, she did.
Or in Rebel. Was it in Rebel?
Rebels and Clone Wars as well.
Aye.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
Maybe I did.
Exact same character. Look, that's why everybody was like, when she appeared.
But they never did that with Ahsoka.
Here we go.
There you go. There's always a bigger fish.
Like the scene in Jurassic World.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's straight out of Jurassic World.
Yeah. They've certainly spent much more money in this season.
Mm-hmm.
It really does look pretty epic.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of this season so far, Sloan?
I'm enjoying it.
It's a bit of a mixed bag. I think it's not as good as season 2. I mean, season 2 is a difficult one. It's like follow that one. It's like that's a difficult season to follow. So I think everyone's the problem though is that I think Star Wars in and of itself is getting lower figures because everybody's just like, who cares anymore?
I think they don't know really where they're going with this, though.
Well,
far.
This feels a bit directional. Like I kind of, it would have been nice. Like how does he get Grogu back? Like that would have been a good season 3, and we've already done that as like season 2.5, as part of Book of Boba Fett, which is a bit of a shame because I think that could have been like a major arc in this one. So it's difficult to know, as Jody said, like where this story is going to go.
Jody, what are you thinking this season?
I just think it's a bit directionless, but I'm overall enjoying it, what I'm seeing, but I'm just thinking to myself, get to the point, kind of, a little bit,
Yep, I can't disagree. I think I would agree with that, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm thoroughly enjoying the ride.
It's 100%. It's like every week you got to tune in. It's like, that's what makes it good TV.
It's great Star Wars.
I know
but as an overall season, I just want them to get to the meat and potatoes of whatever it is.
That's that's why I don't really like complaining about like Star Wars stuff, because we were starved for so long for not having it, and then when we do get it, people complain about, this has got Pershing in it, I'm not interested in them, I just want to see more Grogu. It's like, well, God, like you didn't have anything for years, and now we've got this lot of stuff, and it's like,
and the quality of this is just off the scale, really,
Yeah, I mean they're making going back into the real world, they're making an episodic TV show, and they're doing it in a rather expensive universe. It's not like it's Succession where it's just boardrooms. So I mean, it's it's good stuff.
Feels like Star Wars, looks like
Star Wars. It feels like Star Wars, yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, she is getting the old mythosaur, which apparently is legal because any Mandalorian can get a mythosaur, which also explains why Boba Fett has got a mythosaur. I guess we're scraping that out of canon then. The fact that he rode the mythosaur.
Oh, in the cartoon?
Yeah.
In the holiday special?
Yeah.
I love that style of animation in the holiday special. I know it's old as heck, but
the filmation.
Yeah, kind of He-Man style.
Yeah. Remember Tarzan as well? That was the same animation studio.
I remember, was it Adventure Time or Dungeons and Dragons?
It was Dungeons and Dragons had it.
Dungeons and Dragons, yeah.
That was good.
And Ulysses
It's about Carol Weathers.
It's about Carol Weathers.
It's about Carol Weathers as well, yeah.
This artwork just puts people to shame that are artists.
Gorgeous.
Honestly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
gorgeous.
these are concepts, and they're absolutely incredible. Makes me cry how good they are.
I know.
Amazing. See the executive producer there, Rick Famuyiwa. He's directed a couple of episodes as well, is he not?
Yeah, he has. Yeah,
Aye.
he's got one coming up as well, I think. As well.
Yeah.
Ahmed Best.
The concept art there for the Jedi, they look like young Jedi. So they did.
Because they were Jedi Masters in the cutscene. Yeah.
They must have known that was going to be Ahmed. I suppose he's very much part of the Star Wars family, though, isn't he? You know.
Yeah. Okay.
That landing pad looked like a land speeder. Did you notice that? The profile of a land speeder.
See that we never saw that as well.
That shot there.
At that point, yeah, we just see him kind of going into space, and then it just boom, they jump to hyperspace.
God, those bloody headphones. There you go.
Quality.
We did it. We did it. Technical issues. We still did.
Be damned.
I know.
Excellent. Yeah. Oh, we've got a whole new one tomorrow.
Whoopee! I know. Exactly. Yeah. Chapter 21.
Yep.
So I'm just going.
How many episodes did you say were in this season? Is it 10, 8, 9?
I think it's 8. Is it?
8?
9, maybe a push.
Actually, did I show you?
But that means that means
halfway through.
Bloody hell!
So if you go to, if I share my screen here, and then I type in The Mandalorian, you'll see that Grogu appears over here.
Oh, aye.
And he's slightly animated. And when you click on him, he uses his force powers.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
Which is a nice wee Easter egg.
Cool.
I wonder if this still works.
It says season 3.
You got this still work.
Wow.
There you go.
Really? What was that you typed in? The second thing?
Do a barrel roll. It's from Star Fox.
I thought you were looking to see how many episodes there were.
I was, I know, and then I got distracted as usual.
The sidetrack.
Me.
A shiny thing appeared.
I just remembered that was the thing. Okay, episodes. There are 8 episodes in this season. There have been 8 episodes in every season so far.
All right.
So, fairish enough.
The last release will be April 19th. So April 19th is the last episode.
All right.
So we got one March 29th, April 5th, April 12th, and April 19th.
Then
the last 2 are directed by Rick.
Oh, are they?
Yep. So my guess is it'll be the same thing that they did with season 2, where the 2 are joined. Bryce Dallas Howard directs not the next one, but the one after that.
Oh, good.
Go on, Rice.
I like episodes.
And Peter Ramsey, I don't know. Never heard of. What do you do? What do you do?
Oh, Pete.
Pete. He's directing.
He's directed Neighbours.
Ahsoka. He co-directed Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
And Rise of the Guardians. 2012 American 3D animated fantasy film. That's all happening.
Fair enough.
Is there anything else you want to bring up and want to talk about?
That's us, I think.
That us. Okay.
Happy with that. I'm happy with
you
that.
off to bed again, Jody?
I'm off to bed again.
Aye. Well, if you like this and you want to press the old like button and share, we would very much appreciate that. If you want to comment below, what do you think of Ahmed Best's return to Star Wars? It's been a while since we've seen him. And if you want timely reminders of when we put something new up, then hit the old subscribe button, notification bell. YouTube will work its wonders, and it will send you a notification when we post something up. It's roughly every Sunday and Tuesday these days. So until next time, we will see you later. In fact, we'll see you a week today.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.